I finished playing the Jack and Daxter trilogy recently, and I have some questions. What happened to Gaul and Mai? At the end of Jack and Daxter, it's kind of implied that they'll be back, because Samo says the Dark Eco probably destroyed Gaul and Mai, probably, and they kind of hint out they could still be there. And where did the metalheads come from? A lot of people believe the metalheads come from a causal loop. So basically, the fan theory is when the time portal opened up, the metalhead leader came out and maybe laid one of his eggs in the past, which was him. And basically, to explain what a causal loop is let's say you went back in time with a time machine and you left it in the past, and your younger self finds it, and that inspires them to build a time machine in the future. You're both the cause and the effect. The problem with that theory, though, is according to the lore, ancient scriptures and tablets and texts say the ancient precursors fought the metalheads eons ago, even before the events of Jack and Daxter. So I have a theory. Look at the metalheads. What are they? They're basically technoganic, biomechanical. And the metalhead leader, has both male and female aspects. What if when Gaul and Mai, when they were in that robot head and they fell into the dark eco merged them with the robot, the nanobots to their cells, the batteries to their hearts, the brains to their computer, and Gaul, Mai, and the robot became one. And they became the metalhead leader, but the metalheads supposedly predate them because the precursors did defeat the metalheads and wipe them into extinction. But at the end of Jack 3, they revealed the ulcers, which are basically a hybrid between a weasel and an otter. I always thought they were meerkats. But this hybrid species, supposedly their DNA was in the dark eco. And supposedly their DNA is in a lot of the eco, and that's why it turned Dexter into an ulcer. I swear to God, he looks like a meerkat. So just humor me here. What if the metalhead's DNA was also in the dark eco? And when Gaul, Mai, and the robot fused into one, through the ashes like a phoenix, the metalheads rose. They were extinct at a point, but now they're back with a new metalhead leader. But this is just a fan theory. What do you guys think?